As the Texans lost in the divisional round again. Here's Marks, Woody Marks in year number 2 and a nice gain of 9 over the right side.
Last week in the preseason game.
2nd down and 1, back-to-back handoffs, and a nice play is made in the backfield on a handoff to Marks. It's Tristan McCollum.
Here in 2026.
It's going to be 3 straight runs and a first down as Marks bounces off a tackler and has a nice gain over the right side.
To spring Woody Marks.
They fake it to Marks, a little rollout to the left, and Hutchinson is brought down immediately after the catch by Trayton Stukes. On 2nd down, quick throw. Hutchinson spinning try, and it's incomplete to bring up 3rd and 10. Good coverage by Darian Porter. On 3rd down and 10, blitz coming. Texans pick it up. Pass is caught for a first down. Good throw, good catch, and the grab is made by Jared Wayne, a first-year player.
Is one of those receivers that is trying to take advantage.
Fake it to Marks again. He's wide open, coming out into the pattern, and a catch and a fall forward to the 36. 9th play of this opening drive coming. Stroud wants to get it with his legs and now drops it off for the first down to Foster Morrow.
As I mentioned, he was a guard in college. He's primarily been working at center throughout camp.
1st down and 5, and Marks bounces off a tackle. Still going, touchdown Texans. What a good, strong run for the 2nd-year pro from USC. A 20-yard carry, 69 yards, almost 5 minutes off the clock. Marks from 20 yards away. Texans on top, 7-0 at home.
The action from under center, they have their back to the line of scrimmage, and all that is foreign from their college days.
Here's a good throw, and that's Naylor with a catch and a first down. And that was a rocket from the right hand of Mendoza. Handoff is to the rookie Mike Washington, who they love. He's big, he's got speed, and he's down inside the 25. And a touchdown-saving tackle made by Jalen Smith, but a big run by Washington of 33 yards.
Well, that's an excellent job by Washington. It looks like this is going to be stopped for really no gain. And they're hoping that he can be a big part of the 1-2 punch behind Ashton Genty.
Play action from Mendoza, and he comes back over the middle, and he's picked off. Woodaz, the rookie. Mendoza trying to track him down and cannot. Pick 6 for the Texans and the rookie. This team, and what a chance, and Wood has made the most of it. 80 yards on the return. Here is Washington, who is brought down in the backfield by Solomon Byrd, and a loss of 4.
He's the only veteran. It's killing him not to be on the field right now.
2nd down and 14. Washington gets that 4 yards back. And Jalen Smith on the tackle. 3rd down and long coming up.
And then to be the number 1 overall pick.
3rd down and 9. Gets hit and cannot connect with Jalen Naylor. Whittington is swallowed up in the backfield. Penetration by Fadukasi. They move Wyatt Teller to right guard. Mills wide open, the tight end Morrow, and with the tackle and the forward progress, he's brought down with a first down. So they thought they had first down. They called a play. They come to the line of scrimmage and hand it off and get it anyway. But a flag comes in as Noah Whittington got the first down. Will it stand? Play action, late blitz. Whittington gets it, set up a screen. Nice play, big gain, first down.
Guys, are you looking at? He said all of them, because this is a team that's been pretty depleted.
Here's Sobkowitz, gets a big hit, and on 3rd and 9, he's about a yard short of a first down. And he drills it. And this just became a 17-0 game. Here's a handoff. Washington gets to the edge, stays in bounds, and picks up almost 10.
Being able to use two backs, that's what he'd prefer.
Kubiak wants to pick up the first down, and he will. The only knock on the game for Mike Washington, fumbles. They've added to that offensive line. They've got Ashton Genty. Here's Laubi out of the backfield, broke a tackle and gets a first down.
What he's capable of doing, and yet he still had 1,300 yards from scrimmage.
Nice throw and catch. Grab is made, and fighting his way inside the 30 is Connor Hayward.
Really a great year for everyone.
Mendoza keeps. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Wrestled to the ground by Caden McDonald. The second-round pick and the rookie from Ohio State. Loss of 11.
Well, there's just a miscommunication up front by this offensive line, and he just gets a direct shot. Coaches in the history of our league, but that was not good.
Throw over the middle to Ian Thomas, and that's going to bring up fourth down. A gain of just 5 on third down and 12. Good snap, good hold. The kick is perfect. And a 52-yarder by Gay to put the Raiders on the board. 29 years old. He's in year number 8 and was actually traded by the Lions here to Houston. Here's a pass to the outside. Catch is made by Jared Wayne. Bills at quarterback, third down and 7. And a nice completion to a receiver they love. That's Lewis Bond.
Some of the things that he's impressed these coaches with were on display in that game.
Here is a little drop-off pass to Marlon Klein, their second-round pick at tight end.
Be talking about where he was drafted. They'll be saying it was a steal to get him in the second round.
First down carry. Whittington over the right side, and another drive. It looks pretty good being put together by Texans. It's gain of
so he's only going to get exponentially better.
3rd and 3. Pass is incomplete. There are no flags. And that'll bring now a flag comes in late. Russell Yurk gets a rep in the preseason. Everybody goes home happy, and it's first down for Davis Mills, who is able to complete it to Lewis Bond. Already inside field goal range at the moment, under big time pressure, and the pass is incomplete for Lewis Bond. And made 44 field goals during the regular season. Good snap, good hold. Good kick.
For all that he's done since he took over and the success that they've been able to have, even though they've come up a little short.
Laubi is able to carry for a first down. But they're a pick by many to make it to Super Bowl 61. Time will tell. O'Connell passes low, incomplete, no flag.
And this is a defense that believes they can be better. Offensively, we certainly know they can be better.
O'Connell's going to air it out. He's got Benson and can't connect. Bryce Hall, who was just added.
10 of 11 of them. This is their 3rd year in the defense. Just how does that show up on the field?
Man, it shows up big time, man. It's just everybody coming together, and it's been great. I've learned so much from Miles, just his work ethic, how he take care of his body, what he eats, what he's doing on his off time to make sure that he's...
You were still in middle school when Jadeveon Clowney was first here in Houston, but what is it like having him in the locker room with you now?
It's been so much fun having OG in the locker room. He brings us that old school NFL style to our room.
We'll talk about that. Here's a near pick on the throw by O'Connell. Stepping in front of it was Jalen Reed. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion and near interception. Aiden O'Connell. Quick throw. He has got Tompkins on the edge, and Devin is forced out with a gain of 5 by Brandon Codrington, who has shown up a couple of times in this game.
Texans.
3rd down and 5. O'Connell. Ball's in the air, and a flag will fly. There was contact at the top of the route. Shedrick Jackson was the target.
Pass interference, number 41 defense. Spot foul, automatic first down.
And with effort and hustle. Caden McDonald, their Second-round pick found that out during camp. It'll end around on a toss to Devin Tompkins. 3rd down and 6. O'Connell, Laube, nice move. 1st and goal from inside the 5. Trying to get his team into the end zone in a 17-point game. Laube, touchdown, Las Vegas.
I don't know what move that was. We're all going to be doing it. Pretty good job by him. He's had a few nice runs, done some good things.
No issues because Lauren is a good athlete as well. She was a first baseman on our high school softball team that won a state championship.
It's a great story, and when we talked to
I saw of him, and he played exceptionally well, even beyond that.
2nd down and 2, Noah Whittington.
I think our own Laura Rutledge needs one of those T-shirts that Mrs. Rutledge was wearing.
3rd down and 2. Big hit from behind, and the ball is out. Jafari Harvey is the one who delivered the hit, forced the fumble. Max Crosby loves it.
James Neal here, he's expecting the ball out. You see, he's trying to cut there at left tackle. It's supposed to be a quick throw, and that's really on the quarterback. I mean, you got to understand that the design of the play is that you're not going to be holding it very long, and when you start trying to run around.
This rebuild with the Raiders, 39-year-old first-time head coach O'Connell throws, pass behind the target, but the catch is made. 3rd down and 1. And the rookie back, Roman Hemby, able to pick up the 1st down. Hemby was
still pretty good at it. He had 55 catches last year as a rookie, so it's not like he can't catch the ball.
Here's a completion, and the catch is made by Chris Myrick.
Splitting them out in different areas. He's poised for a big year.
Here's a handoff to Agunbowale, and the former Houston Texan over the left side gets 11. 2nd down and 5, O'Connell. Catch is made by Noah Brown. Just added to this roster.
More multiple tight end personnel. But they're going to need something out of the wide receiver group as well.
Here's Hemby showing what he can do, picking up a 1st down over the right side. That's the 10th play of the drive. This is the longest drive by the Raiders tonight.
Him up anywhere. And getting him healthy this year was big.
Agunbowale is going to take it down inside the 10. And touchdown. It into the end zone. Let's make sure.
Sure looked like he did from here. And it's where that left foot, definitely.
Under review.
That's a touchdown.
It looks to all of us, Russell Yerk included, like this is a touchdown and will stand. But they are going to look at it, and that was a nice drive. 12 plays, 93 yards.
Yeah, that was an outstanding job. Aiden O'Connell does a good job. Good blocking down the field. Right there by these wide receivers. Jackson was out there, number 4, and then to finish it off with Ogunbowale, who was also a former Texan. I'm sure a guy who knows this stadium very well, feels good to score a touchdown against his former team.
Brock Bowers loved it, as this game has tightened up.
He's on trying to find that T-shirt.
Here is Brett Rippon, I think, if memory serves, out to his right.
This team through the first month of the season, but they're sure hoping they don't start out like they did a year ago.
Rippon is going to carry for a 1st down. Did you see the 2 minutes left in the game, and Owen Wright up the gut. With a nice burst, he picked up 9.
They're not winning games, but I think you ease them into it, and you wait and see how this offensive line's coming together. Let him watch it. And he went through this with Michael Penix in Atlanta. Didn't anticipate it then. He knew what he was stepping into when he signed with the Raiders. You know, that he was.
From the 4, O'Connell from his end zone. He's got his running back Agunbowale, who is out of bounds to stop the clock with a gain of 9. On special teams or make a big play, who knows? Here's a catch, and now clearly out of bounds is Shedrick Jackson.
Trying to upgrade different positions of their own roster, so Everybody's auditioning for something.
Here is a catch by Dorsett. And the other layer to it is this. You've got a first-time head coach around him, like Mike McCoy, who's been a head coach in this league, Rick Dennison, Joe DeCamillis, on and on and on. Here's a completion. It's Jackson again. Here's a catch. Clock will run. Grab made by Brandon Johnson. More than double. You guys were pretty good with 14. Here's one down the middle. Catch is made. And they're going to mark the receiver, Brandon Johnson, down at the 1. Meanwhile, here is the completion. They got him down to the doorstep. And the ball caught by Brandon Johnson. Good throw, good catch.
Yeah, excellent throw. Goes up, makes a big play on the ball. Gets stopped short of the goal line. But you can tell that pass rush fatigue from the length of this drive. Not much of a pass rush on O'Connell. A big play there. And then O'Connell calls his own number.
And O'Connell is going to get pushed from behind.
Little tush push.
Well, the clock is continuing to run, and it's a touchdown.
Yeah, that was the issue. If you go with that, you got to get it across the goal line, and I wasn't sure if he did. But
and then getting up to the line, O'Connell with a tush push by Myrick behind him. Shoves him in. And here comes another extra point try, and another miss by Matsuzawa.
Exciting. First time the Super Bowl will have been played on ESPN, and it'll be a big night.
Here's a pick, and that's it. Intercepted by Devin Lafayette. So we will have one more snap. But here's the interception by Lafayette as ripping through it back across the middle of the field.
Yeah, just trying to do anything to try to make a play. It's all he could really do is just throw it out there.
It's official. Raiders are 1-1 this preseason. Texans 0-2.